The 1517 to Paris is directed by Clint Eastwood and stars the real-life heroes behind an incident that happened on a train to Paris where this armed man with about 300 rounds of ammunition was going to kill everybody on the train, but because of these three guys, they saved everybody on the train and stopped the guy that was going to do it. And this is sort of about their lives and what led to this event. And I'm extremely disappointed with this movie. Getting the real people to do this movie wasn't my only issue with it. I felt like that is a huge issue that they did decide to get the real people to do this. Not because it's not, you know, appropriate or anything, but I just felt like they are not good actors. And it's not their fault. It's nobody's fault. I just felt like it was a bold choice by Eastwood to cast these people without any prior acting experience or any professional work after or before this. I just felt like it didn't work out for the movie, and it really made the movie seem like a generic, watered-down, made-for-TV, terribly acted movie, and it was very unfortunate because the script is also horrible for this movie. This movie's events are it's sort of narrow. Like, you don't really need to see a movie about this, I felt. Sure, it's nice to know about these guys' story, but it's something we've seen before. And it just felt like a lot of unnecessary stuff leading up to an event. Now, that can be super effective. We've seen Fruitvale Station, where the whole movie isn't really about anything in particular, but it's about this incident at the end of the movie that's so powerful. But that movie has great acting and great direction. This movie, unfortunately, is acted horribly and has a lot of sequences that really could be cut out of the movie, and the movie's only about 94 minutes, and the fact that I felt like there was stuff that they could have cut out is surprising, because this movie could have been maybe like a 45-minute documentary and it would have been very impactful, I felt. But it was a bold risk by Eastwood that I'm glad he took. It just unfortunately didn't hit the mark for me. Maybe if the script was better and the story was tighter, maybe it would have been a better movie. But it just maybe wouldn't have been theatrically released, which I'm fine with. I just felt like this wasn't a very great movie that had to be made. Because it's not about anything in particular, it's just about this incident that happens at the end of the movie that takes up about 5 minutes of screen time. And that's it, really. It's just about these guys going to the Marines, and this one guy doesn't even go to the Marines, he's just sort of there. And he's just a guy that hangs out with them, he's a friend, and then they go on vacation, and then they meet up with this girl who pretty much has no point in the movie, because then in the next scene she's not there anymore. A lot of that stuff didn't work. Even the actors in this movie are not great. Like Pam, I almost said Pam Fisher. Jenna Fisher from The Office as Pam is not good in this movie. Judy Greer is not good in this movie. They just felt like they were reading lines that were written by like somebody that didn't really know how to write. And maybe the screenwriter is good and he just couldn't make a cohesive movie about one particular 15-minute incident. But I felt like we've seen better movies done with tighter sort of storylines, like Fruitvale Station, like Sully. A lot of these movies that really you don't need to see a full feature-length movie about, but you do, and they work a lot better. I just felt like this did not work as a movie. Unfortunately, I was very disappointed with the 1517 to Paris. What did you guys think? Be sure to let me know in the comments below. Do you think this was a movie worth making, and do you think it was a risk worth taking? Because the actors really, I think that's going to be the biggest complaint for a lot of people, and it seems like it is, because a lot of people are saying, good move casting the people that did it, because the event happened so recently, and they're still very young, they can still play themselves, but they're not great actors, and they weren't meant to be, maybe. Maybe they were meant to be in the military. Maybe they were meant to be doing whatever they did. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.